Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Synergy. We're still working on the music workshop task. We're working on preserving knowledge, and then we'll pivot to the music workshop after that. But we're almost done with the musical instruments. That's right. I ran out of lianas. How do I get those? Aren't we harvesting those from... What are you doing? Yeah, you're getting those from the whipping gourds. Although we only have 2. Some other whipping gourds over here. Actually, there's quite a few over here. So maybe we add... Because we took away the task to gather rocks from the rock figs. So let's add some more whipping gourds here. And then one of the things I noticed last time was... Let's make sure all of our stuff is being, like, taken away and emptied appropriately from our buildings. Preserving knowledge is done. Now, you got how many people? 16 available people? Do we want to throw 4 more people in here? I'm not 100% sure. So Desert Melodies, followed by Artistic Hand, which takes a lot of composites, but we have plenty of time, or plenty of composites now. So let's go ahead and start research on that. How are we doing on tools? 87, that's pretty good. We could have these people pivot over to works of art. It uses tools to make works of art, but I think that's okay. I'm not sure what I'm doing with the foundry right now. I'm just making, like, way too much glass, essentially. I don't know what to do. We're recovering our toxic water now, too, which is a good thing. We have so much, like, people... We're just, like, sucking up water like crazy, so it's a good thing to have lots of water on hand. Why don't we go back to composites for a little bit? And I actually thought about this the other day. We were supposed to switch over to the Harbor District, like, ages ago. I think it would be better just to do settling treatment. And then we want to make sure you guys are high priority, because we are in the dry season. We don't want to run out of water. Alright, this all seems to be working appropriately. How come you have twice as much inventory as the other 2? Riddle me this. You see this? Confusing. Alright, we've run out of stuff. Trees and glass. Sure, we've learned about all the plants. We do have the musical instruments, though, so now it's all onto the musical workshop. What have we found? The explorers approach a huge tree spotted from the hills. They hope to collect some bark, branches, and fruit. However, when they arrive at the grove around the tree, they feel persistent gas fill their lungs. They find themselves feeling confused and start thinking they can see giants with legs projecting sharp shadows among the trees. Let's take some purifying remedies. Luckily, the remedies neutralize the effects of any substance external to the human body. However, they make the patients vomit their hearts out. Despite feeling unwell, the explorers have to carry on their mission. Seeds, thorns, and cereals. Grand. Oh, that's right. We need to analyze this guy over here. This dude. Not the orcular stem. We already know all about that. Cancel this. There we go. We've learned about the whipping gourd. Because, yeah, you guys are reaping the throated water lily, and you're picking the orcular stem. I'm kind of assuming we want to reap the spiral radish as well, but I'm not 100% sure. You want to plant more spiral radish? Sure, we can plant 3 more. That's only 30 water. Although we are losing water. So I should keep an eye on that. We might want to throw down some more Some more purification basins. Could put one there. One there. Sure. 2 more. I feel like I'm getting too many people. The game's starting to get, like, chunky. we've gained too many people. I don't know what to do. Aha! Reaping does give... The reaping of the spiral radish does give us cereal. So let us reap what we've sown. The spiral radish. And then... bread! The bread! Yes, please. Bread for all. Holy crap! We're chewing through water like nobody's business now. Let's make sure we're not, like, taking the water away for some reason. Is it just people drinking water that fast? They are drinking 433 units of water per cycle, so that's a lot of water. And you guys are only producing 7... It's like 550 water per cycle-ish. So that's only 150 coming out of these guys. So they got slowed down drastically in the dry season, which is not good. But having more of these, so 50, 150 total. And then we'll have 250 from each of the basins. But we'll have to keep an eye on the dry season because we're getting so many people that it's like hard to keep up with. And the problem is we don't have any like other sources of water. Like we don't have the good old thermoponic, whatever they're called. The pink pools of water. You know what I'm talking about? We're eating 433 meals per cycle now, too. I've never had this many people. It's a ridiculous amount of people. 103, plus 27 children on the way. Or, I think we have 127 children. I guess we should probably throw these people in here. Because come 9 days, we're going to have even more people. As far as technology goes, though, I don't think there's really anything on the purple side of things left to research. Unless we get a tablet. But, you know, we can deal with that then. For now, I think I'll just take them out of the research center. Pull these guys out of here, because they're not doing anything in there either. Thank you for finishing the purification basin over here. Get that guy rolling. I think we'll do just normal settling treatment. It's outside the district. Is it? Oh, it isn't. It's actually taking 15 to make 10. But, normally it would take 13 to make 10. Did they make the dry season harder? For some reason, this feels harder than normal. Maybe I'm just imagining things. I almost wonder if it is better to be running a crafting district over here. Because that's what we were running before, and we had 2 people per purification basin. Does that up the amount of water you're producing? Or maybe, you know what? I think it cuts the production time in half. So you're producing water twice as fast, which is pretty useful, all said and done. Maybe we do switch back to the crafting district, and the harbor district isn't the way to go. We'll keep an eye on that, because we're barely keeping up with the water. We finished Desert Melodies. Go ahead and pivot to Artistic Hand. And then we'll go ahead and build our music shop. But where to? The districts are so compacted, and these stupid rocks are in the way. I've never cursed the rock more. That's not a terrible place. Oh, we need more tree trunks. Good thing I know where to get trees. All right, rip these trees out of the ground. Just those ones for now. Are there any trees over here I could tear out? Maybe that tree. that tree. Why not? We need the trunks, man. At least it doesn't take water, it just takes seeds. How many seeds we got? 72. All right, that's enough for 3 trees. Oh, we haven't sent our people back out. Let's send them back out to the grove here. That's a great place to get tree trunks if I've ever heard of one. I'm gonna put 5 people to work in the agricultural farm just because we have a lot of stuff riding on making sure we have enough grain, or cereals, I guess, to make bread. And how are you guys doing? You guys got enough? Oh, you got plenty. No problem in this kitchen over here with the stew. However, tree trunks are another matter. Got 55 works of art. We still need to make more works of art. How are we doing on tools? 141. Okay. Let them finish up this last tool here. And then we'll switch over to art. 2 days. That's so fast. Alright, switch over to art. Make us some art in the forge as well as at the carpentry. And then we could always switch over to making tree trunks at the carpentry as well. Just to kind of supplement what we've been doing as far as growing our own trees. Oh, are you guys ready to harvest? Sure are. When they're at 9 trunks, great time to harvest. I think they can get up to 10, but 9 is pretty good. New cycle, temperate season, thank God. Back up to normal, producing 20 per. Let's shift back to the crafting district. I'm curious. So now we've shifted. There's another space open. It takes 3 more water. So that's what you're trading away the ability to use 5 less water. For some reason it stacks weirdly. Oh, it's -2. I understand. If it was within the range of a sand extractor, it goes 50% faster? Really? Well, of course there's no way to get a sand extractor in here. What idiot thought of that? I thought of that idea. I guess if I had been thinking about it, I would have put him over here and then I put the sand extractor there or something like that. Huh. Something to think about. Alright. 1 day until artistic hand. Pretty cool. Do we want to go ahead and build the giant library? This guy? What does this do? Knowledge and culture within range. Just smack this bad boy down here. What does it cost to build? Oh, just rocks and glass? That's nothing. Sure, why not? We got... How many spare people do we have now? Too many. 40 spare people? Are you kidding me? Put them all to work. What do we got? We got education. What does that even do? Increases knowledge and culture. Okay, well, we'll keep that in mind. Takes tools. This one's going to take 18 days, 40 works of art, and 40 composites. All right, go ahead. Leave a mark on the world. I mentioned that before, but I'm pretty sure that thing is, like, very important for, Holy crap, how much toxic water do we have? We have 800 toxic water? We've maxed out our water capacity? Holy cow. We should build the art gallery, too. I do not recall this building being this big. Have I never built the art gallery before? Certainly seems to be the case. All right, smack that bad boy down there. Composites and glass, composites and glass. Build a road up here so people can get to the art gallery. I mean, we have so many spare people just running around. Okay, we need to quickly swap you for clean water and toxic water. We have nowhere to put the water coming out of the pontoons over here. We still have 36 available citizens. That is bonkers. All right, just get to work. Get to work literally everywhere. Anywhere anybody can work. We have 35 works of art. We'll have you guys wrap up this last work of art here, and then I'll pivot them over to making some chipboard planks. Meanwhile, we need more seeds, so I'll hold off on planting any more trees for a second. Just having the one guy work in the plant nursery seems to be working just fine. This guy's trucking along. Almost there. Huzzah! Alright, switchback. We got plenty of bark, plenty of resin. The wind carries the sound of instruments being tuned. We have celebrated our first concerts, mixing songs we gathered during our expeditions in the desert and new compositions, which are quite amateurish but promising. Still, we crave new cultural horizons. Older caravanners wish to bring their artistic traditions back to life and create places dedicated to sculpture. They even want to set up an expedition to showcase their work. Such an exhibition would be an opportunity to introduce the town to neighboring settlements, and to feed such an event, we will need to encourage our artistic production. Have 100 citizens? Done. Reach 500 culture? Also done. Reach 800 score for the creative district. Needs an art gallery. Thank God. That is what we are currently working on. The expedition has reached. Take the tree trunks. Do we study the specimen? Do it. Carbon bulbs, you bastards! I'm so mad. I shouldn't have done it. I should have taken the tree trunks and ran. I thought I could get away with it. Hey, a hatted tree just growing off on its own. Thank you, nature. You are a scholar and a gentleman. Still working on the library. But we have so many spare people. Like, we can be working on things, like, all over the place. We have so many spare people, we just have children just like wandering the desert, looking at nothing. Aha! I was just thinking. You know what comes in wandering out of the desert? Invasive plants. Do a quick sweep here. Tear out these cinder sprouts, just so they're not encroaching too far. What are you guys doing? Doing just fine? Looks like you're doing okay. Ow! Whoa! The biggest mushroom! I let you go far too long without being, raised. The library uses scrolls. Huh. Okay. Do we put the Weaver's Workshop back together? Back to work, I should say. Sure. We could put one person to work in the Weaver's Workshop. But we need lianas, which we are still collecting, but we need soft fibers as well. So maybe instead of pruning the truffula tree, we go ahead and pick, or wait, how do you get? Oh, yeah, no, that's where we are getting the fibers from. Okay, never mind, sorry. Or wait. Oh, if you just rip them out of the ground, you get soft fibers. I understand. So let's prune the hatted tree. Thusly. And then we'll get soft fibers. I think we were pruning the bunch tree before. Look how big this thing's gotten. Holy cow. We're above 10,000 prosperity. That's the first time I've ever done that. That's kind of cool. I don't know how the creative district's going to shake out here. Be done in a couple seconds. Not too long. One. Ta-da! All right. Ah, you need supplying art to make this thing continue to go? Rough! All right, creative district it is. Oh my god, we're so short. All right, we need a music workshop, which we have. Oh, we already have it. Okay, so we need to move. Wait a minute. Hold on. Weaver, don't get comfortable. We're going to move you into a new district. Where is the edge of the district? Could we jam it in here? Hold on. Nope, it is too big. Oh, there's an evil mushroom growing. Tear out the evil mushroom and tear out this extra tree. We don't really need that tree in there. And then there's a bench in the way. But I can move the bench. And then I think if I... I think I can jam it in here. Will it fit? It will. I just need to rip out the road, too. We're tearing out the mushroom. We're tearing out the tree. Get ready to move the Weaver's Workshop here. All right. It has been moved. Now, that's 100 points on its own. We have almost the max amount of sunshade tree. And honestly, let's utilize our nursery powers and slap in a tree here. Maybe just like down here would be good. Yep, that's still in the district. So that'll give us 20 points. We could get 5 more watery plants. We should replace all of this road to get a bunch of free points from roads, and then street lamps and cubic statues and whatnot will give us 10 points each as well. So let's start with the road. Let's go ahead and replace this big square here. Rectangle. Like this. Right? And then the clay road goes down where that was. And then we'll see. This one actually doesn't benefit from the better houses, which is kind of interesting. So this is Whipping Gourd, Blue Hydra, Beaky Bell, and Throated Water Lily. So I think we'd be focusing on the Whipping Gourd over here. How's water going? Water's fine. We've moved some stuff out of the way of the water. I wonder, can we move our sand extractor? We could. It's kind of in the wrong place. But what if we put it here? The game is getting very chunky all of a sudden. I've like, it's just like when I played Jump Light Odyssey and I jammed way too many people in my ship. I have too many people living in my town. I like need to kill some of them or something. Yeah, it's like chunking. Like periodically the people are slowing down. Oh, I feel like we're so close to the end of the task though. All right, we want to plant water plants, but they don't like this district over here. How much does it take to plant one of these? Oh, just seeds. Okay. That's my preference. Is just plants that take seeds. Yep, they'll be in the cultural district. So that's the five watery plants that we need, and then we need a bunch of these street lamps or bird nests or the informative signpost. So you take tree trunks. That's why I've never built street lamps. You just take 5 rocks, which I am all about. Just give me things that take rocks. I'll just build stuff out of rocks all day long. Signpost here, signpost there. No one will get lost in this district. How many signs has that been? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 6. The explorers are back. Send them back out. The grove is still there. Maybe we can still get tree trunks. What was the other thing I could build? The bird's nest. All right, the birds are going to be living in this district too. They're all going to be happy as heck. So there, 1 bird nest, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great. The score slowly creepeth up. We need 14 more clay road bits. So let's see here. Is that 5? 7? Just build it in here. 6. That's 14. Perfect. We've maxed out the watery. We've maxed out the big tree. We got 3 more of you guys coming. And then as soon as they've finished moving the Weaver's workshop, we should have maxed out the district. I can't believe they asked for max score. That's bonkers. You madmen. How could you do this? Still working on leave a mark on the world. We need 100 tree trunks for that. But we have the access to the tree trunks now. Let's tear out all these trees that have grown. Harvest the tree trunks like a good industrial barren wood. 2 days to go. We haven't used the art gallery, but honestly, I'm okay with that. We need 4 more. Finish this road. 3. There's 2 chunks of road that are needed left. They're working on it. They're working on the road. 2 points to go. This district is bonkers. We've actually done it. We have more and more visitors willing to connect their villages to ours. Since most of these were, until recently, in total isolation, this is a major breakthrough for the anchoring. Then again, if nearby populations come and see us, it's because they need help. We'll have to manage imports and exports between them all, identify everyone's needs, and build some road infrastructure. If we build an embassy, we'll have a place dedicated to putting newcomers and citizens on equal terms. Alright, we have 120 citizens. We need the embassy that will unlock in 0 days. How big is the embassy? It's gotta be enormous. Do we put it here? I guess we'll wait and see how big it is. Might have to move these houses. Move your houses out of here. How far can this cellar fit? Alright, we've done it. The embassy. God, it's as big as I feared. We could put it here. We'd have to get rid of these 2 bushes, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I don't think there's anywhere else. There's a rock. There's 2 rocks. Another rock. Look, I guess we could just slap it down over here. How much does it take? Alright, fine. We're just smacking it down in the middle of nowhere. How many composites do we have? 290? 148? 85. We're golden. Everything goes to the embassy. I don't know why I take this guy out of here. Oh, actually, it can only hold 9 art. It's fine. I was about to lose it by being like, they're like, we can't possibly build your embassy to finish the game. We need to supply the art gallery. It's like, you fools, we have more important things to worry about. Like finishing this game. Alright. Oh, you guys aren't even working on anything right now. Yeah, work on education. That seems important. I think that might be the last thing to unlock. Other than, like, some of these random extra things. This one, okay, I was gonna say that one's still asking for a person to show up. I didn't realize I didn't put anybody in the music workshop either. These districts, they're like, nobody works in these buildings. This is a crazy amount of people. 130 people. We've done pretty well though, like balancing all of the resource needs and whatnot. I'm pretty proud of myself. Ran out of bark, but that's okay. We're building the building already. We have 15 people working on this thing. Are you crazy? The most legendary building known to man. How long does it take to build? 1001, 1002, 1003. 3 seconds per percentage point? It's gonna take like 8 minutes. Take the tree trunks. I should have had you do that the first time. And that's running at speed 4. These people are gonna be here for an entire cycle. Oh, they completed the education research. Is there anything else to do? I don't think so. Sure, do a scientific approach. It's going to take you 5 days, and then I'm just going to take you out of there, because there's nothing else to do. I guess we could we should use the water basin that I have not employed anyone in. We are out of bark. I mean, that was the whole point of the bunch tree. We're doing great on cereals, though. This singular, our agricultural farm is keeping up with the demand for bread from the kitchen, so that's good news. And they're like outstripping our demand for food, which is impressive. The water is the one that we just wanted to keep an eye on, but I also got to make sure our speed 4 stays up, otherwise we're going to be here all day. Look at them building. We're at 20%. Oh. It was like these lazy bastards. Just sitting around doing nothing. Scientific approach. I don't think there's anything for you guys to research anymore. So honestly, just go about your day. Be cool if there was a building that you could build that would make building faster. But this is probably the end game building, right? It has to be. Looks cool though. Like I said, like all the art in this game is amazing. Like zooming in, you can see like the little people working in there, working in the library. We zoom in on the music workshop. It's vibrating like crazy because we're running at 4 times speed. Our explorers are back. These guys are having a great art show. These guys are still hammering away. The canteen. It's an absolutely gorgeous game, and like the devs should be super proud of the way they decided to take the art in this game. I forget, there's a French artist that it's based on. And it's a French studio, so that makes a lot of sense. But I've referenced Miyazaki's Nausicaa of the Wind. He was very heavily influenced. I think the artist's name was like Mobius or something like that. I knew it before, and I've mentioned it earlier in the series. But it's a really cool art style, and if you look him up, you see it right away. It's very, very obvious, the influence. But it's really cool, and I love what they've done with the game. And it's a fun little like campaign that you go through to rescue your people from the apocalypse. How are we doing? 66%. We're 2/3 of the way there. Lot of tools though, which is not great because our water pump is going to shut down without tools. Acid treatment and sharpening. I was like, how does it work again? We had them focusing on art for too long. How much art do I have? 87 works of art. Only 2 musical instruments though, so music workshop guy, or is it who makes the? Oh, it's the carpentry. That's right. We haven't been focusing on music instruments. Our musical workshop is gonna shut down. No. What do we do? Oh my god, it's got a giant egg on it. We're up to 86%. What a wild looking building. I suppose I should probably build a road to it. It only seems right. Wrong. Dang, like rock chunks sticking out of the ground. Maybe we'll build the road all the way around the embassy. And then we could put little tables in front of it. Analyze the air. Continue. Follow the tracks. No! Oh, we already have the spiral radish. Find their loved ones. Good luck finding the corpse's loved ones. Seems difficult to do, but I believe in you. We'll build a school. Why not? I got nothing else to do while we're here. Could build some sunshades. I'm obsessed with symmetry. Those of you who've never been a witness to that before, you're witnessing it now. Welcome to my world. And then the serpentine bench. We've done it. Complete the anchoring campaign. We started at the bottom. The paths we knew had been erased by the sand. Our dearest companions were doomed to some unknown fate, and everything we had collected had been buried by tornadoes. However, due to the caravanners' genius and the courage of the anchoring scientists, our suffering actually meant something. Many would have accepted their failure, but we didn't. We cleared the paths and approached those who would become our friends. And the result is here. We are no longer confined in little nooks of civilization. Our city has become a real beacon, whose light shall guide those venturing off the beaten tracks. And if we can ever inspire other people to mark the sky with their own stars, then we'll be able to say that the time of loneliness is over. Victory! Holy crap, you need 25,000 points to get gold? Well, I'm good with silver. Took us 5 hours and 50 minutes to complete the last scenario. Well, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad we pushed through the last scenario in Synergy. This is the last one that's in the game right now. I don't know if they're planning on adding more, but we'll leave it. We'll leave Synergy there. I've had a great time with it. I hope you guys had fun watching it. Look forward to the next thing on the channel. I already know what I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna tell you because I want it to be a surprise. But keep an eye out for it. If you guys enjoyed Synergy, if you enjoyed the video, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see what comes up next, you want to see other videos that come along on the channel, subscribe to the channel and make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!